Hello and welcome to the channel. This is going to be a bit of a different video. I'm kind of going through my collection and I'm actually going to be getting rid of a whole bunch of my Switch games. I kind of want to record the games that I'm getting rid of. These are all third-party games that are currently available on Steam and are either deck playable or deck verified. This might be a bit of a long video because there's quite a few games. So I got Commandos 2 HD Remastered, Eastward, MX versus ATV All Out, Little Busters, Harvest Moonlight of Hope, Lego DC Supervillains, Rock of Ages 3. Now all three games are available on Steam, so I can get all three of them. Rad Rogers, Children of Morta, Kingdom Majestic, Trials of Mana. Now I can't get a collection of mana, unfortunately, but I can get Trials of Mana. Waifu Uncovered, Star Wars Racer and Commando combo, so it's got the pod racing game and Star Wars Republic Commando. Now because of the music, I can't really even record gameplay. I did try streaming Republic Commando on my PS4, but yeah, I always get a copyright claim every time I do a Star Wars game. So, yeah. I do still have Jedi Knight, the double pack of Jedi Knight, I think. Because they are available on Steam, and I do have them on Steam, but it says it's unplayable. I haven't tested to see if they actually work. But if they do work, then I probably will get rid of my physical copy. Blue Reflection Second Light, Crest Tales, Risk of Rain 2, Tiny Barbarian DX, the Lego Harry Potter collection. Now I don't believe this is... Oh, this is a remaster. Huh. They didn't release the remaster on Steam. Actually, I might keep this one until I get it digitally. Because with this whole thing that happened with the Wii U, kind of showed how the new physical cartridges compared to the old ones are actually not as good as the NES, SNES, Genesis, and all those other ones. Eventually these cartridges will cease to work, just like the Wii U. Now somebody did manage to figure out a workaround to fix the Wii U, but once these cartridges are dead, they're pretty much dead forever. So at least with Steam, my chances of still retaining a copy of the game, even if the game is delisted, is much higher. I do have a couple games on Steam that have been delisted, but I still have access to them, thankfully. Same with GOG, and I don't know about Epic. But I know GOG, my Unreal games by Epic Games, I still have access to. I just can't get them to work on the Steam Deck. Scully, Azure Strike Gunvolt Striker Pack, Dragon's Dawn of New Riders. I actually downloaded a free to play Dragons game by DreamWorks, or based on the DreamWorks Dragons franchise. I haven't played it yet, but it seems pretty interesting. Astria Ascending, Space-Based Star Utopia, Dungeon of the Endless. This is Oninaki, which I spent too much to get a physical copy. Now I'm pretty much getting rid of it. I do have it digitally on PlayStation, but I do want it on Steam, and it is available on Steam, thankfully. And it's actually cheaper than this physical copy that I bought. I think it cost me like $120 or something like that. Next, I'm on Extinction. Now, the first game is also available on Steam. And eventually, I also plan on getting Temtem. Cloudpunk. Giga Wrecker Alt. Giga Wrecker is on there. And it's much cheaper than what that cost me to get. Langrisser 1 and 2. King's Bounty 2. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. This one was a pain to get, but I think I got a good deal on it. Smoke and Sacrifice, published by Super Rare Games, similar to like limited run games. Arcade Spirits, that was kind of a cheap game. The Opus Collection. Crash Dummy. I've watched a few videos on YouTube about some really bad games, and apparently this is like a remake of a really bad game. So if you see Crash Dummy, I would actually suggest maybe not picking it up. It's buggy as hell, and it's not that great. This is The Police, The Missing, Darkest Dungeon. I actually already have this on Steam, so I don't really need a physical copy. Hard West. This is The Police 2. Oh, there goes that pile. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. This was amongst the first games that I bought for the Switch. Giana Sisters Twisted Dreams Ultimate Edition. This is available on Steam, thankfully. Nelke and the Legendary Alchemists. Now, some of the other LTR games are available on Steam, but not all of them are actually playable or marked as playable on Steam. Most of the other ones are either marked as unsupported or unknown. That's the only one that I found that's actually marked as playable, so I might as well part with it. Kunai. YouTuber's Life OMG. I did play a bit of that. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Now there is actually a free version of this game on Steam, so I added that to my library. So whatever I get for it is more than fair. Surviving the Aftermath. Battle Chasers Night War. Shining Resonance Refrain. Now I think I might have this for PlayStation, but I'm not 100% sure. Deader School. Slide Stars. River City Girls. This game was a real pain for me to get. This was another expensive one. This is the Korean version. Happy Birthdays. I do have some gameplay of this that I uploaded on my birthday of 2023. This game is not that great. I'll be happy to part with that. Is it wrong to pick up Girls in a Dungeon? Yeah, there's also a free version of, like, is it wrong to pick up Shooter Girls or something like that in the dungeon? It's a free-to-play version of this game. And then there's the Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Now, that's all my Switch games. Now I have a couple of other games. I've got Arashika Tainted Bloodlines 2 for the PS Vita. I was hoping this would have English, but it's only in Japanese. And then I got Immortal Realms Vampire Wars for Xbox. Now I don't have a current Xbox, and I actually originally bought this for the Switch, and they sent me this instead. So I'll be getting rid of this to a local gaming store. So yeah, lots of games. I don't know how much I'll get or what they'll take. They might pass on some games and stuff like that because they did have a large section. But I have been to Walmart and Best Buy lately, and their section for physical games is next to nothing. I haven't been to a GameStop or EB Games in a little while, so I don't know what their stock is like. But yeah, as far as physical games go, they're I don't know what's going on with like new releases and stuff like that. But yeah, I do prefer physical, but I'd also like my games to actually last a very long time. And some of these might last 10, 15 years, others might last 20 years, and some of these other ones might only last 5 years depending on the game and depending on the quality of the cartridge that they're on. And honestly, I'd rather have my games last longer than that, because all these cartridges will eventually be useless because of how they do the flash memory on them. But I do plan on getting a Retron SQ to be able to record gameplay for like Game Boy games. I will have to update it to be able to run Game Boy Advance games. And I should be able to get that from a place I plan on taking all these games to later today, the day of recording. And I'll see what I get. I hope they'll take some of these, and then I'll probably exchange them for some Mario and Pokemon games that I don't currently have. I might even pick up like Scarlet if they have a copy. Then I'll hopefully get money for the rest. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this video. I think it's been long enough. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.